guys were just out here maybe a month ago.
Yes, ma'am. I was
the same issue with the guy. This time, he put it in my face and put it to my chin. We had a conversation. I asked him what time could he be here tomorrow, because we agreed to sign the divorce papers. He said 3.
But this time, you come and you knock me upside my head. When I get back, I'm probably gonna push her back like this. When I push her back, you gonna carry on. No, I got you, and you dial in 911, and you gonna look back talking about I point the gun at you and all type of stuff. Like I don't point no gun. I own firearms. I have a lot of firearms. I know not to brandish a gun at anybody.
Divorces can be messy, emotional, and sometimes even dangerous. Did you know that nearly 50% of marriages in the United States end in divorce? And in many of those cases, the end of a marriage can escalate beyond just legal battles. Sometimes it spills over into real-life confrontations that require police intervention. In today's video, we're diving into a shocking case where officers were called to a home after a heated argument between a couple took a terrifying turn. What started as a discussion about divorce papers quickly escalated into a situation that almost became deadly. Infidelity played a significant role in this story, and things got so out of hand that the woman involved had to call 911, claiming that her soon-to-be ex-husband pulled a gun on her when she asked him to sign the divorce papers. Here's how it all went down.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
All right. Who are you? And
I'm the sister. She's upstairs.
Okay, give me just a second. How you doing, ma'am?
138.
this is Miss
What's
so
the address where those 21 units are?
she served him with the divorce paperwork, which is the paperwork over there. He was in the chair. They start discussing it. He hops up, sticks the barrel to the underside of her chin and says, quote, "I don't hit women. You want to take me from my kids. You will leave here before I leave here."
Let me ask you, when y'all were having this conversation, where was the weapon located?
I didn't see it. The weapon, I didn't see it until he jumped up.
When he jumped up, where'd he pull it from? Was it under the bed or under the cover?
No, nothing was under the bed. We were over by that chair.
Okay.
And when he jumped up is when I saw the gun. I didn't even see him reach for it. I don't know where it came from. But he was over there. I do remember he had a pair of navy blue pants that was sitting in front of him.
Now this is going on over here. And this is the work. Well, I see it. That's got to be them there. Okay. Has he had any idea of anything or?
The divorce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's nothing that's new to him.
This isn't new.
Is this
just,
divorce from the previous incident?
yeah.
Enforcement officers were called to this home multiple times within a month, each time regarding their divorce. The situation became more confrontational with each visit.
He'll be here 3 o'clock tomorrow to sign the papers because he agreed to sign. And he said, yeah, I said, well, I got them in my email. He said, well, print them out. I went downstairs to get the print, and I printed them out. I gave him everything. We argued back and forth about what's in there. I told him I don't want anything from him. Everything that's financed in my name, including the debt, I'll take it all. You take everything with your name, I'm done. That wasn't good enough. We kept arguing back and forth. And then he said, why did you hit me? That's assault. Like out of the blue.
Yeah.
And I said, I didn't touch you. He said, you just flipped me over in the chair. I said, yeah, right, I did. I did flip you over in the chair. Maybe he baited me into it, whatever, but that's what I said. We argued, a lot of curse words, back and forth, and then he jumps up and said, put the gun right here.
Which, do you mind looking up real quick? So, can you look up higher? So there's that mark right there. And right there.
Have you already taken any pictures?
I got out on body camera
That's
because I
right.
didn't have my phone on me at the time.
Okay. You have it on you now?
Yeah.
If you got it on, go ahead and snap a few of those so I know it'll show it better than this camera. All right, have you had any kind of conversation with him, Neil?
No, Winburn's been speaking with him.
Are you injured or anything you need EMS? Just a second.
Okay.
Another game here. Oh,
That was him bump. That was my sergeant bumping into something. If you need to text your dad, hey, I'm okay now.
I talked to him.
You did?
Yeah, he called like 5,000 times, but I told him I'm okay. The police are here, and he was like, "Where are you?" I'm still upstairs because I can't go downstairs. I know better than that.
I just, considering what you yelled while your dad was on the phone, I want you to let him know you're okay.
I did. He really. And my mom, "Are you okay?" I'm okay. She's really upset. I made a horrible mistake by asking him to help us move in here. That's what escalated that stuff the last incident. I went out of town.
I remember.
He brought his stuff in here.
You went up to Myrtle Beach?
Hilton Head.
Hilton Head.
And I keep falling for the trap. Why would you want to be here and torment me?
Well, you're not falling for it anymore because you got the paperwork right over there.
And that's, yeah.
Now, with everything that's going on, do you two have any kids?
No.
Makes it a heck of a lot easier.
Okay.
Get a restraining order for when it's done and over with.
My dad told me, yeah. He said that's enough. Because he said even with him, even if he had no intentions, it could have went off and you could have been gone.
After a few minutes of questioning by field officers, a detective would soon arrive to get to the bottom of what really happened.
Knock, knock. Hello. How are you, ma'am? Ooh. I'm upstairs getting a little workout.
I'm sorry.
No, you good. Tell me what's going on this evening.
I gave my husband some divorce papers.
Okay.
As soon as I got the email, I asked him could he be here tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and we both signed them. He said, that's fine. As soon as you get them, I'll sign them. I said, well, I have them in the email. I'll print them. I went downstairs to get that printer, and I printed them. I gave them to him, and we just started arguing from there.
So was he here already when you told him? Okay.
Yeah. It was what, 11 something? I don't know, maybe after 12, I don't know.
Okay.
But I came to bed.
Okay.
We were arguing. No nice words.
Okay.
Called his dad, asked him to come get him from the house. That didn't work. We just kept going back and forth, and he called my dad. We were still arguing, and he said something to the fact, he said, don't put your hands on me or something. I said, I didn't touch you. And we just was arguing back and forth, ugly words. And he said, that's assault. And then next thing I know, he jumped up. He said, I pushed him over in the chair. I said, yeah, right, yeah, I pushed you. Yeah, that's right, sure did. And we just kept going back and forth arguing. And then next thing I know, he jumped up and he put a gun to my chin. And he said, you trying to take me away from my kids. You'll leave here before I leave. I yelled and I screamed, he got a gun. My dad was still on the phone. I ran in my son's room and woke my son up and told him to call the police. I grabbed the phone and I called 911. And I stayed in that room until somebody got here. He was in here being real irate, yelling and screaming. I think he was still on the phone with my dad. I don't know. And I yelled for my sister.
Okay. Now, where was your sister at when all this was going on?
She was in her bed.
Okay. Where's her bed at compared to here?
It's the room right under us, but you have to go downstairs and go the opposite end of the house.
Okay, gotcha.
Everybody was asleep. I was just tired of the arguing back and forth. I just want some peace.
So basically, you told him you had the divorce paperwork and that, you wanted to meet with him
Yeah.
this coming evening.
Well, it's a whole other day, yeah.
Yeah.
So my plan was we both at 3:00 we get the papers and we go to the Pula courthouse to get them to notarize. Because I was told that if we both are in agreement, we can sign off, and I will have to present them to the court.
Okay.
Everything is in the paperwork,
Okay.
and I thought I was doing everything right, everything fair. I just want some peace.
Okay. And so, needless to say, he said, well, as soon as you have them, I'll sign them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and he wasn't mean or yelling. So I thought it was okay.
Okay.
So I give them to him. Wrong.
Okay. And so, at that point, y'all start arguing. Some names are called?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What kind of names were called?
It was bad. I'm a bitch. I'm a whore. I'm a dick sucking whore. I want your fat ass, stink pussy bitch. And I call him. He was stink pussy. Well, you. It was just ugly. Ugly words. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my house. Why you still here? If I'm all of this, you need to get the fuck out. You need to leave. Why are you still here making me go through this? Why are you tormenting me? If you don't want to be here, just go. I'm not going anywhere. It was just back and forth.
Okay.
It was degrading names on both of our parts.
Gotcha.
I'm not totally innocent in words.
Yeah.
That's the only way I have to defend myself.
Okay. You said you were on the phone to begin with his father?
I called his dad,
Okay. What's his dad's name?
Anthony Carrington. I called him because he's the dad. He's supposed to help. And he just said, you deal with it. And hung up in my face.
Okay.
And I told him what his dad said. I said, your dad doesn't even care. And I heard him tell my dad that he had the gun in his hand. I heard him tell him that he don't hit women. He did have the gun.
Okay.
And I just feel like this crap is escalating. Like it gets worse and worse. And other times I should have called and I didn't. I should have did something. I didn't. And I'm just tired when he put that gun to my chin. That gun could have gone off. Even if he had no intentions of hurting me, it could have went off.
Okay.
And I'm just pissed off at myself. I keep taking it.
And you said that at that point, when all of that occurred, you went into your son's room?
Yeah,
And so at that point, you had him call for police?
yeah, he was cross, a little half asleep, and I just grabbed the phone. He had my phone in there for the alarm to get up for school. And I just grabbed the phone and I called. He heard me. Probably was trying to figure out what the hell was going on because he was asleep.
Did you by chance get scratched or anything like that for all this?
Well, they said I bruised, but I didn't. I saw the red mark really sore.
Gotcha.
So that's right underneath the chin. So there's mark there. The original photo I showed you is right there.
Yeah.
And then full.
Chin for me, okay? Okay, now, when you put that gun to your chin, how did it make you feel?
I was scared because, I mean, it's a gun.
Yeah.
It's a gun. I don't know if he's going to kill me. He said, I was trying to take him away from his kid, but I'll leave here before he does.
Yeah. And it sounds like a silly question. It's just one we have to
I
ask.
know, but, I just told the officer they were just here maybe a month or so ago. I don't know. I feel like it's escalating. I just finally came back to my bed 2 nights ago. I've been sleeping in the den.
Okay.
So I don't know what else to do to avoid somebody hurting me. I know I'm not supposed to argue back and forth, but it's hard not to argue back and forth when somebody's constantly saying stuff to hurt you.
You dear? What's your name, love? Mr. Carrington, tell me what's going on this evening.
This is what happened. Me and my wife have been going through it. If I could start from the beginning, I could start from the beginning. I had infidelity involved in this. And it was on my part because my wife was partying. And I was sure partying. I ended up sleeping with my best friend.
Okay.
I slept with my best friend, a child was involved. Although she had a boyfriend. I was telling everybody when she found out she was pregnant, telling everybody the child wasn't mine. But I didn't want to believe that. So we let this drag on for about 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Although she wanted proof. So just so happened my detective came to the house. And when he came to the house, that was the last straw. I said, you know what, let me take my happy tail down. Then I went down to the courthouse and I got myself swabbed. Come back, child is not mine.
Okay.
So after that it got worse because I have proof now that the child is not mine. What happened, her friend, how she was finding out, my best friend was talking all type of smack is because my best friend literally knows her first cousin.
Okay.
So that's how they kept, and she said, they kept going back and forth. And she said, in today's, like this present time, she still keep hearing about it. Still keep hearing about it. So we started bickering, started arguing. She got over it. It was fine for a good little while. Then it's going back up again, talking about the same thing again. So then we started talking about divorce and started talking about separation and stuff like that.
Okay.
So tonight, I'm gonna speed it up. Tonight, no, it's that last night. Came in last night. Didn't tell her nothing. Was talking about the boat. Because I was cleaning up the boat and stuff like that. She ended up, they wanted to go out on before I was cleaning up the boat, they wanted to go out on the water. I said, all right, cool. It's not that they wanted to go on the water, they wanted to know where the boat was at. So she could give it to her daddy. Because all that stuff, considered, all she's talking about, well, whatever stuff she have with, what you call it? Loan or whatever, is hers. It's not so. So I guess the daddy have the boat, and I just blatantly just, tonight I asked about it. I said, listen, where's the boat? She said, oh, daddy got it. And I said, well, I have a $300 charger inside there. And when I said that, she said, well, this is about my prescription cost $900 and this like that. Well, I got the papers right now. We could go ahead and run my divorce and stuff like that. Why the hell you holding on? You need to get the fuck out my house and stuff. Excuse the French. Well,
No, you're fine.
you need to get the fuck out my house. I said, listen, I want this divorce just like how you want this divorce. I'm not holding on to a damn thing. I don't know why you want people to believe that I'm holding on to something. You would have what man that have outside here. You telling me that your baby daddy wants you. He been back and forth in my house. That's what you're telling me. He been back and forth in my house. He swipe a card. He pay for your rims. I washing a truck out here the other day. You telling me I should be washing your truck. I say if he bought them rims, he should be washing that car.
Yeah.
That's what I said. But no, well, nobody will believe she get out of character like that. Nobody will believe that stuff, right?
Okay.
Because she ain't that type. My wife is very intelligent, right? So what I did, when she cut my phone off, my mama turned the cell phone on for me. So what I did, I put record, and I had it sitting down here. So all that time is bickering upstairs, I had the phone recording. She talking about she people hurt me. She had people take niggas off. She been keeping people away from me. She was find me killed dead somewhere. And all this time, pushing me in my head, hitting me in my head, pushing me in my head. Nobody believes she do that. When I stand up and read in her face, but every time I sit down, I sit down just like this. She'll come in my face. She hand me the papers politely. She hand me the papers. I was reading the papers. I said, well, the papers that you hand me, all I need to do is get somebody to review it.
Yeah.
And I'll sign wherever. Well, I just need somebody to review it. Because I ain't a lawyer. I don't know what the hell I sign it for.
Yeah.
My wife friend that's sitting on that car there, that girl, that's what she do. She would help my wife bend the law in any which way she could. That's a fact. I've seen it done, and I know it could be done. Nobody can go tell me no different. So I told her I need to have a professional look at this. And why the hell I said that? It escalated from them real bad. Now I was an idiot. I didn't know how to read and stuff like that. I can't just sign the papers. No, I holding on. Why would I holding on? I ain't holding on to nothing. I just don't want to be an idiot and sign nothing. I'm not no lawyer. I have kids just like how she have kids. Her thing is she's studying a house, all this glamour and stuff like that. She's studying. I'm not studying that. I'm studying a quiet life, comfortable life. That's how I is. I just like this every single day. I work on engines. That's what I do, right? So it's pretty much we arguing. He kept putting him in my face, hit him in my face. All this time, I always keep a firearm on me.
Yeah.
I have my gun in my back. You grab the chair, flip the chair over. I have my back, gun on the ground. I take the gun. I got up. I said, "You assaulted me. You know that, right?" She was like, "Fuck that shit." I said, "All right." I said, that's called an assault. She don't care nothing about that. I got up, flipped the chair back over. That's my motherfucking chair. I flip the chair back over, stick the gun below my seat, my leg, and I stick it right here, and I sat down right here. So the whole time bickering back and forth. All this time I sitting down, you talking in my face, coming back, going forward in my face, going back, going forward in my face. And while you're walking off you, I keep telling her, don't hit no woman. I say the biggest thing they go find out is that they go be doing you want to size up to a man and there's no comparison. If I start hitting you, I ain't gonna stop. Right? Yeah. People, all they go see is a man hitting a woman. That's all people go see. I ain't no fool. I'm not no idiot. I don't hit women. I'll hit a man. If a man hit me, I'll hit him back. If a woman hit me intentionally, hit me, I will hit her back. That's a fact. Right? But I don't hit no woman to say that I'm no abusive man. I don't do no shit like that. I run from stuff like that. Yeah. Right? It's too easy to run and go find another woman. It's real easy in this country.
Yes.
Right? But when she do that, I guess she noticed I was recorded. You didn't care nothing about that. You brought the other papers over. You're saying that it's a mistake in the affidavit, I guess, for the property. So you wanted to get corrected and hand it back to me. So when you hand it back to me, they escalated from there. We started arguing, and then you come up my face again, and you start cussing, carrying on. And this time you went up my face and you pushed me on my lip. So when I stand up, we arguing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you breeze off, you sit down and talk about hit you just a little bit and stuff like that. So I sit my happy tail down, right? So that time, call her daddy on the phone. When I call her daddy, she called my parents first, calling my dad on the phone. So I called my dad back and I said, "You just got a call?" And I explained to him what happened. I told him I had a recording and everything was happening. And while she was there, she was saying that I was hitting her and she was in fear for her life going on. They'll never hear me say nothing bad. She calling my mama a fat hoe and all type of stuff like that. You'll never hear me say one thing bad about her parents. Never do it. So in the midst of that now, when you're arguing back and forth, this time you come and you knock me upside my head. When I get back, I grab the gun, I push her back like this. When I push her back, you go and carry on. No, I got you, and you dial in 911, and you go in the back talking about I point the gun at you and all type of stuff. Like I don't point no gun. I own firearms. I have a lot of firearms. I know not to brandish a gun at anybody. Right? You brandish a gun, purposely brandish a gun, your ass going to jail. That's all to it. Right? You can't. You're not supposed to do it. Pistol. The barrel was like that. The stock was like this. When I grab it, I just like push her back like this. I stand up. She come dialing 911 and she went back in the back talking, calling her dad and calling whoever. That's why her son come up here belligerent, talking about he want to fight. I pull a pistol on your mama. Boy, I ain't pulling a pistol on your mama. Boy, I ain't that type of person. Right? I ain't the type of person. But I know idiot. I think before I go force somebody to make that decision for me, to put me away for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I would not let a person like that do that to me. Right? I have 2 children. A 20-year-old and a 18-year-old now. A little girl. Right? Why would I let her take her away from my children that who I love? My children don't live with me. You know why they don't live with me? Because they don't mess with her like that. Right? Okay. Mama helped me raise them. I'm the only mama they know. Right? I took them away from their mama when they was babies. That's what I did. Because their mama never helped me raise them, do nothing for them.
Yeah.
So I could have provided a better life. My parents could have provided a better life. So I had them with me. When we moved here, even at the other house, they never moved. Because I was uncomfortable. Because I was one-sided. When you're telling me that you had this man and that man in the house, how am I supposed to feel? You telling me you want me to come in our house? You telling me I have no say-so? Why would I come in a house and pay bills and I have no say-so in here?
Yeah. Right?
You literally believe. Now, mind you, that your sister at the end, you do anything for your sister. We move in a brand new house. We move your sister move in the house. You tell me to shut my mouth, I have no say-so. Then you telling me that, I need to pay. You telling me how much your mortgage is? $2,000. The very next day, you telling me you want two. The very next day, we move in the house. You telling me you need $2,000 to pay the mortgage on the house. I told her she must be mad. If she think she dealing with a fool, I ain't no fool. I might talk kind of crazy, but I ain't crazy.
Yeah.
She always think I'm bipolar. I ain't bipolar. Let me tell you exactly what I do. When my wife like to send me scrolls of texts, I don't read. Anytime it start off negative, I don't never read it. Never read it. I put it to the side and I'll walk back in the room and just swear up and down like crazy. But my attitude will be the same because I don't never read the negative stuff. So she'll think I'm crazy. What wrong with me? Why I acting like that? She just cussed me out on a text and how I acting like, hey, you wanna go get something? Hey, what are you doing? And I'm laughing and stuff like shit. And she couldn't figure it out for years. She couldn't figure it out. But that's what I did. And that's what I've been doing. Right? Why she thinking that I holding on? I don't want to hold on. I just want to make sure that everything right in them papers, because everything is black and white at the end of the day. Yes. I need to make sure everything right in them papers before I sign anything. I'll be glad to sign the papers right now if one of y'all look at them papers and say, hey, Jason, boy, I think you're getting a good deal here, boy. You watch me sign that paper so damn fast, jump in my truck, I get the fuck out of here. I don't want nothing here. I don't want nothing I could build. These things I have right here, they're marvelous. You see this brain right here I have? It's marvelous. She know that. Yeah. She know that. I'm very intelligent. I'm very simple person, right? And I could do for myself. I would not do for a woman that only care about herself. On my birthday, you watch me and tell me 3, 4 birthdays pass by. You give me anything for my birthday? Nothing. So I'll let you see what it feel like to get nothing for your birthday. No, you telling me on the anniversary was yesterday. Mm-hmm. Why would we have an anniversary? Why would I even buy something for a person that we getting? So them papers been drawn up now. But we started an argument over not getting nothing for anniversary. Yeah. Right? So why? That ain't make no sense. I said, we're getting a divorce. What are we worrying about anniversary for? Let me get this paperwork done. Go your separate ways. You could be with whoever. You telling me this with your baby daddy don't care. You gonna have me killed and all type of stuff like that. Your baby daddy been in the house and he don't care nothing about me. I don't care nothing about that. You got belligerent when I tell you to call him my children a bastard. All I did was correct you on what a bastard is. Yeah. A bastard is a man having a woman and a man having a child with a married fucking man. And that's what the fuck you did. You had a child with a married man. Yeah. My children was conceived. Me and the children mother was together. And we was living together at that time. Yeah. When both my children was conceived. They ain't no bastard. Right? Mm. You got belligerent because I corrected you. Right? It's the truth. Truth that's hurt like hell. Lord knows that's hurt like hell. I just try not to hurt her. I try not to tell her anything to hurt her feelings because I know how much people hate her ass. She had this thing about her where people love her, right? And the same people that love her is the ones that hate the hell out of her, right?
So the recording you have, do you mind if I listen to it?
Yeah. I ain't mad at all. Mad? Far from mad. Nope, not mad. Nope, I ain't have a mad bone in my body. You mad? No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, the fuck I'm not. Yes, you are. Because you could have signed this shit a long time. The fuck I'm not. I ain't mad. You could have mad for what? You need to do. I ain't mad at all. You could have got rid of me a long time ago. That's all you had to say. You didn't want to be with a bitch. That's it. Shit, you talking about mad? Begging your punk ass to stay. Shit. I'm gonna make more money without you. I don't give a fuck. The fuck you need? If your black ass. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody the fuck out. You choke your motherfucker there. Motherfucker, eat a slicker, bitch. What's wrong with you? What the fuck you do? Eat that motherfucking slicker and die. I ain't bitch. Cause guess what? A bitch getting better because a nigga pay. Cause a nigga pay for her shit. Go ahead. Fuck you. Fuck you and your mom and everybody else. Yeah, that's what you can do. Fuck but cuss about people's mom. I have too much respect for your mama to cuss about her. Yeah. Talking about you cussing my children. Then you want to call my children bastards and all type of shit like that. I ain't called yours a bastard. You called my child a bastard. You call my child a fucking bastard and I correct you on what the bastard is. That's what the fuck is. Yeah, that what the fuck. You can say what the fuck ever you want. Ain't nobody care what you say.
Why you mad? You mad?
Nope, I ain't mad.
Divorce
not
my
mad.
orange fat ass.
Not mad.
Divorce my raggedy ass.
You think you say you get 1,500 and dick? I don't give a damn. Nigga, fucking from now till next year. I don't care.
I hope you heard and goddamn do some more shit for a bitch. Cause the motherfucker that's sleeping in my house ain't doing a motherfucking thing.
That's what's up.
Talking shit. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I get 4 niggas this summer.
That's what the hell should happen.
Whoa. Anything. That's what that means. It's resolved. We agree to go about our separate ways. Anything that's financed in my name, I'm responsible for the debt. I'm responsible for the tax debt. I'm taking all the hits.
Taking all the hits.
You damn right.
No.
My whole ass taking all the hits.
No.
What hit you taking? Because you ain't paying off none of these fucking credit cards. You ain't paying for none of this shit. You ain't paying the SBA loan back for my business. None of that shit. You ain't paying none of that shit.
According to you, never got no SBA loan.
Well, I sure had to apply for one. I sure had to apply for one. Because your ass ain't giving me no goddamn money to pay for these tags and shit. I sat there and cried and told you when I was transferring them tags over from that boy name into mine, you ain't say, here go $50. You told me you helped me pay the taxes back for me trying to get in this house. I've been paying that. $309 a fucking month. You ain't helped me do that shit. You ain't helped me do nothing. I'll buy you a car. You ain't helped me do that. You pulled up in the fucking driveway with a fucking Dodge Ram, but you ain't helped me get a car.
My motherfucking brother.
Fuck. Okay. As a matter of fact, let me call your mom and come get you. For your ass to die tonight.
You ain't gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, you ain't gonna call my mama. You ain't call my mama with no bullshit. We like to be calling people parents with some fucking bullshit. Nigga, what you need to do is go out and call your daddy if you want to call somebody. This girl is lying. No, she's saying that, I put my hands on her, and she calling, I guess her dad on the phone, saying I put my hands on her.
He don't want to come to the phone.
Thank the Lord for recording.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not dealing with that. You can just walk out the room. I want him out. He can deal with the police.
Call the police. Call my dad. Call 911. That's what you do.
He said that's a shame.
Call 911.
Your daddy said that's a shame. Your own dad, he said that's a shame. I'm sorry, you got to deal with that. Your daddy. Your own daddy. Ain't never want to get involved and talk to your ass. That's why we in a situation. You ain't got no support.
Can you do me a favor and send those to me?
I don't know how to do that.
So
you could do it. You could do it first if you want.
I'll show you. That way you know in the future. That way I can have a copy of them. All right. Give me just a minute, Mr. Carrington.
The detective has a couple more questions. Do you mind coming down and speaking with her real quick? We'll explain everything in a second, man. So you asked about your charges. It's going to be 1 count of simple assault, DVA, and 1 count of simple battery, DVA. Going off the audio is how we determine that had she not done what she did, he would not have done what he did. Because you could hear what she stated, you could hear what was being done. So, unfortunately, with what she did, that resulted in him I know it, and here's the one thing, domestics are...
I know you guys are going off of, what you heard and stuff, but this is just like a history. We know it. And I know the last time he did the same thing to me, and I heard he was just goading her on all kind of bitches, and then he started recording. So I said, Vicky, just hush. And she left. And I came and got her. Me and her dad, we all came and got her.
The suspect was taken into custody, and according to the police, she appeared to be the aggressor in the situation. But let me know what you think. Write a comment below